This game is so fucking cool! Welcome back to the corner of survival horror. This time I'm talking about Dino Crisis 2. And I'm gonna get this out of the way. I fucking love this game. The amount of times I've beaten it borders on the unhealthy. So I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can. So let's get to this. Starting this bitch off, Dino Crisis 2 was released in September of 2000 for the PS1 and PC, and once again on the PSN in 2011. Dino Crisis 2 is such a dramatic change in comparison to the first. This one isn't even a survival horror game. It's literally on the opposite spectrum. And I find that a much better choice. It's fucking awesome! The game just jumps right into it. Seriously, the third camera angle, you're already being ambushed by 3 velociraptors. It does not fuck around. Now right away it's established that it's an action game with the hype music, the auto run, starting you off with a shotgun. I really like how it doesn't fuck around when trying to maintain the survival horror roots. So right off you're put into a precarious situation. You got 3 raptors about to clutch your asshole, but the shotgun knocks those bitches down. It still has tank controls but has opted for pre-rendered backgrounds. If you have problems with tank controls, I suggest using this game as a starting point. The run speed, turn arc, and hitboxes are perfect. The controls are just so tight. R2 makes its return as a quick turn button, and goddamn they do it at the speed of sound. Also, something of quick note, go to the key configuration menu and turn on the step option. I never knew about this until a few months ago while dicking around with the options. This allows you to do a dodge by pressing triangle in a direction. It's really helpful, I really don't know why you have to turn on. I don't understand why it's not on by default. L2 is now a map button, which is a good use for it. It really beats going into your inventory. Now since the game is completely gone the action-adventure path, there are some new changes they made to accommodate the style. For example, you could run and shoot this time. In Dino Crisis 1, you could move and have your weapon ready, but you couldn't shoot it while moving. So this time, you're at full speed, ready to fuck shit up. Also, I want to mention how Dylan just looks like a fucking tank. The emotionless face, non-stop running, gun ready, fucking dinosaurs up. He's like a remorseless serial killer. The dinosaur should really be afraid. The game implements a points and combo mechanic. You get a set amount of points for each type of dinosaur you kill. The higher the combo, the more points you get, obviously. You also get a no damage bonus. This leads to weapons, ammo, and health. You don't find weapons or ammo just laying around. At saving computers, you can use points to buy ammo, cartridges, weapons, tools, and health. There are a plethora of weapons and tools. Now, on normal, points really aren't a problem, but on hard, I found the challenge well balanced. Speaking of the difficulty, I'd say normal is more for fun. Points are plentiful and enemies usually aren't too deadly. On hard, the game becomes quite the challenge. Shit costs more, you have less health, enemies take more damage, and are more aggressive. I'd say start on normal, then try hard afterwards. Another really awesome feature is that there's 2 playable characters. Regina makes her return as a total badass. Like in the first one she's cool, but this time around she's a cool ass motherfucker. Dylan, I like him. He portrays the Jarhead persona quite well without being too over the top. David, on the other hand, holy shit.
Maybe we can open the gate manually.
Whoa! Let the men handle this. Let's go, bro.
Fine.
Come on, bro. Let the dudes handle this.
I rule! Bingo! Dylan, let's go back.
David and Dylan's bromance is pretty funny though. I like the character development. It's not great, but it's good enough to get me to like the characters. And I really like Regina and like Dylan's relationship or camaraderie. It works well together. They do such a good job with the aesthetics of the game. There are so many areas and segments, all of them backed by well done backgrounds. Like, I'm not sure about the PC version, but I wish there was a version with higher resolution backgrounds. The 240p backgrounds really do a disservice to the game. I'd really like to see native 480p backgrounds with this game. And the CG cutscenes are fucking radical. It really gets me hyped about the game. The CG in the first one wasn't bad, but it's kind of weird looking.
Well, that's that.
You're extinct!
With the amount of areas there are, it's really quite the adventure. There's the jungle, the abandoned research facility, the water faculty, the town, the missile silo. Fuck! There is so much to explore. For me though, the underwater segment's the most boring part. Atmospherically it's awesome, but the slow movement and cheap enemies make it a low point for me. Something else I want to point out is the soundtrack. It's awesome and the percussion really stands out. Now the story. Now the game continues from where the first left off, only this time it really makes it much more interesting. Your team is sent through a time gate to save some people and all hell breaks loose. Dinosaurs start to fuck shit up, so you have to take a sidestep and try to recoup after the massive attack. During this time, we're introduced to these mass people that render your ship useless, so you get that working and continue your mission to find the survivors. You make it to your destination only to find out dinosaurs fucked that up too. Now the only thing left is for David, Dylan, and Regina to return to their time. Unfortunately, David dies saving Dylan. But something's fishy. You're led to believe that you went into the past, but shocker, you're in the future. After realizing velociraptors and soft pink flesh people don't mix too well, we send that shit to the future. But only to strand people there. Here we learn these masked people are the sole survivors, that girl, Paula, is Dylan's daughter, and the hologram is Dylan from the future. He tells you to go back and stop this from happening. In tradition of a Capcom ending, a self-destruct sequence has been activated. You kill the big-ass dinosaur and stuff's just going nuts. Shit falls on Paula, and Dylan, being the cool guy he is, tells Regina to go back and study the third entry data and come back to get them. Ship blows up and hits you right in the feels. At least it does for me. Followed by one of the best end songs I can think of. So anyway, I was saying, I really wish they followed up on this game. Like, I'm genuinely curious to know how this would have played out. Oh god, no. No. Anyway, I really wish they followed up on this. Like, I want to know why they dropped it. I've been genuinely intrigued to see how this would have played. You stay down there, you son of a bitch. Okay, they did make a sequel, but it's a piece of shit. Really good graphics, fucking terrible controls, and get this, dinosaurs in space? Like, why? And I am aware of Dino Stalkers, but I've never played it, but it looks fun. Anyway, back to Dino Crisis 2. The story and characters are adequate, but they take a backseat to the best part, the gameplay. This game is so fun and exciting to play, with all kinds of weapons, enemies, and environments that have kept me coming back literally for years. Like, and there's nothing better feeling than when you just fuck up a room full of dinosaurs just to leave and see this. If you have not played this game, I highly recommend you do so. It's like $6 on the PSN, and maybe you can get like a physical copy for, I don't know, 15 bucks used. I'm not too sure. And I know like people are really turned off of older games, and even more so of older survival horror games. Like, oh, tank controls, but it's like, I would say really give this game a chance. It's so much fun, but I don't know, maybe I'm just weird or something. I don't know, what do you, if you've played Dino Crisis 2, how do you feel about it? Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but it's such a fun game. Like, nothing really truly detracts from it. Like, there's the underwater part that I find the most boring, but that's it. That's all I'd say is negative about it. I don't know. Give it a chance. It's fucking awesome. Until next time.